Chapter 3, Coordinate Geometry. Now let us start with a new topic, that is quadrants. Before starting with the topic, you need to know what this chord means. Chord means 4. Now what is this 4? I'll give you a simple example. Consider a piece of paper over here. Now this is a piece of paper. Now on this piece of paper, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to fold this piece of paper in two ways. First is in the horizontal way. So here it is. Now let me fold this piece of paper in the vertical way. So here it is. Now what happens? We can clearly see that this piece of paper has been divided in 4 parts. This piece of paper has been divided in 4 parts. Now these are the 4 parts of the piece of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now have you noticed that I have taken some random order while naming these 4 parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have taken like this. I could have taken this as the first part, then this as the second part, this as the third part, and this as the fourth part. So basically, this piece of paper was divided into 4 parts. But I don't know which is the first part, which is the second part, which is the third part, and which is the fourth part. But when it comes to quadrants in a Cartesian system, the names of the quadrants are given in a specific manner. You can clearly see there are 2 lines over here. One is this horizontal line, another is this vertical line. So we clearly know that this horizontal line is denoted by xx dash, which is also called as the x-axis. Vertical line is denoted by yy dash, which is named as the y-axis. And we already are aware of this point over here, where the x-axis and y-axis intersect. This point is called as the origin. Now what happens? When this x-axis and y-axis intersect each other, you can see that this graph paper has been divided into 4 parts, very similar to the piece of paper which was divided. Now, how to identify which is the first part, which is the second part, which is the third part, which is the fourth part? Before that, let's see the definition of quadrants. The axis of 2-dimensional Cartesian system which divide the plane into 4 infinite regions is called as quadrants. The direction of the quadrants is taken anti-clockwise. Before knowing what is anti-clockwise, you need to know what is the meaning of clockwise. Now, let us consider this clock. You all have seen a clock before, right? The clock moves like this, in this direction. Such direction is called as the clockwise direction. Then what will be anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise means exactly opposite of the clockwise. So here is the anti-clockwise direction. That is opposite of the clockwise. Now, how do we apply it over here? So to apply it over here and to identify the quadrants are taken in anti-clockwise direction and starting from the positive direction of x-axis. Now this is the positive direction of x-axis. We already know this is the positive direction of x-axis. Now, if we rotate this arrow in anti-clockwise direction, it will move upwards like this. And now we'll get the first region over here. This entire region is called as the first quadrant. Now, if I further continue moving this arrow, I'll reach in the second region over here. So the second region is called as the second quadrant. If you notice properly, I'm moving in anti-clockwise direction. Now if I further move, I'll reach down over here. Now this region is called as the third quadrant. It is called as the third quadrant. And finally, if I move further, reach in this region, which is the last region,